Hello there, I'm Sabrina. This is Rainbow Warrior Tarot Card Readings. I'm going to be doing your tarot card readings today, and this is going to be for the month of July. And it's going to be for the dates of the 1st to the 15th, 2019. The zodiac sign is going to be for Taurus. Mind you that this is only a general reading. Please take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, please leave it here because it might resonate with someone else. And this is for Sun, Moon, Rising. And we're going to jump right into it, okay? Here we go. Go, get the cards going. Okay. Okay, universe. Now I call upon the gods and goddesses in the cosmos to descend on these cards and to give me a divine message. Now I call upon my star angels to come upon these cards and give me a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon Mother Nature, Supreme Goddess Mother Nature. Northbound, southbound, eastbound, and westbound come together for a divine message. Thank you. Now I call upon my ancestors. Please descend on these cards for a divine message for the month of July. The dates are going to be from the 1st to the 15th, 2019. The sign is for Taurus. For Taurus. Okay. One more. Okay. And now I call upon my relatives. Relatives, friends, people that I knew that have passed on, that are no longer in this planet. I call upon you to come forward. Come around these cards, descend on these cards for a divine message. Okay, thank you. Now I call upon the spirits to give me the first card. First card, please, spirits around me. First card to come out. First card to stand out. First card to stand out. First card, okay, we got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, first card. Second card, please, spirits around me. Second card, okay, there it is. Second card is going to be the Ten of Cups. Bring it down right here. Okay. Third card, please. Spirits around me. Third card, please. Spirits around me. Third card to come out. Here it is. The World. The World. That's a major arcana, y'all. Okay, so we need the 4 card. Please, spirits around me, can I get the 4 card? 4 card to stand out, 4 card to stick out, 4 card to flip out, 4 card to stick out, 4 card to slam out, 4 card to stand out. Here we are. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Looking good already. Okay. Next card. Next card. Next card is going to be the Fifth card. Fifth card, please come out. Please stand out, flip out, stick out. This is going to be for the Fifth card. Fifth card. Here we are. The Queen of Swords. Okay. Sixth card, please, spirits around me. Can I get the 6th card? 6th card to stand out. 6th card to flip out. 6th card to stand out. 6th card to flip out. Spirits around me. 6th card, please. 6th card to stick out. 6th card to flip out. Here we are. Ooh, my goodness. Star card, y'all. Okay. So now we're going into the 7th card. 7th card, please, spirits around me. Can I get the 7th card? 7th card, please. 7th card, please, spirits around me. Can I get the 7th card? The Ace of Swords. Okay. Now we're going into the 8th card. 8th card, please, spirits around me. 8th card, please, stick out. 8th card, please, stand out. 8th card, please, flip out. Stick out. Flip out. Spirits around me. Can I get the... Ooh, see how that flipped? The Strength. Okay. Now I need the 9th card, please, spirits around me. 9th card, stick out, flip out, stand out. 9th card, please, spirits around me. Stick out. 9th card to stick out, flip out, stick out, flip out, stand out. Here we are. The Tower. Okay. Last card. Final card. Final card, please, spirits around me. 10 card, please, spirits around me. Can I get the 10 card? 10 card. 10 card, stand out, flip out, stick out, flip out, stand out, stick out, flip out, stand out, stick out, flip out. Here we are. Okay? And that is the 3 of Swords for the 10 card. And the last card is going to be the Ace of Pentacles, okay? But it's upside down. Okay, so now I'm gonna dig into it now. Okay. Now, the first card that's up on the list is the Knight of Swords. Go ahead and let y'all see it. Okay. The Knight of Swords, what I see, the Knight of Swords is somebody who don't mind taking charge. Someone that don't mind going to war. Someone that does go to war for the truth. But when you go to war for the truth, that you got to have evidence to back it up. Okay, you just can't go into a war just because, just start mess. You can't do that because they'll always backfire on you. So always have a cause behind it. Always have your proof to back it up, because if you don't, it'll come back and bite you right in the butt. Because when you go and do that, then the universe takes that, and then you always get back. You always get done 10 times harder, worse. Okay? So please know, if you're going to go to war, if you're going to go trying to knock something down or hurting somebody, that you need to have proof to back it up. You can't just go take something down just because you want to destroy something. Always have proof and always have evidence to do it, okay? So we're going to keep it moving. That being said, what I see, the 10 of Cups. Now, you might be battling. It's either for a union between two people or be within yourself, okay? Now, you might be battling maybe because of a certain way you were raised. Maybe you were raised in a single family. Maybe you were abused some kind of way, something like that. So now you're fighting, to get your mind right, to get your soul right. But I do see you overcoming, and that's why I see the 10 of Cups coming in. So please keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Meditate, go into Mother Nature. Like Mother Nature is like, go to a park, go to a tree, go under a tree. Deep breaths. Make sure you take 10 of them. Do lots of thinking, clear your mind. If there's anything you need to think about, go to a tree, go to a grass. Like when you hear those crickets and you hear the bird, that's the perfect place to think, because you'll clear your head, and then you'll always be able to organize what you need to get done. So yes, what I see is either you're fighting for yourself, trying to fight out of beliefs that were imposed on you, or you're fighting for a union that people don't want you to be in. Okay? Either way it goes, you do what you got to do to make you happy, or the union happy, or you're so happy, okay? So we're going to keep it moving. Right when you get that done, up in your mind, you get the World card, which is a major arcana, okay? See, that's what I'm saying. You got to get yourself together. Like if you were raised in a single family with abuse, you were abused some kind of way, there's all kinds of abuse. Maybe you were neglected. That's abuse too. No matter if it's sexual, no matter if it's physical, no matter if it's, if maybe they just, put you somewhere and told you to shut up, that's still abuse. You know what I mean? That's neglect, But I do see you overcoming, and then once you overcome, then you get the World. Then you pretty much get anything that you want, but you have to be in line with Mother Nature, and you have to become in one with yourself. Heal what hurts. Heal what hurts first. Once you can heal what hurts first, then you can move on, and then you can be happy in a union or within yourself in a business or whatever you plan on doing. But please heal yourself within before you do anything in life, because if you don't, everything's going to come crashing down, okay? So we're going to keep it going. So that being said, once you get yourself together and you get everything right, and once you get the World, then you get the World of Fortune. You get the Wheel of Fortune, which is another major arcana. That's 2 major arcana so far, okay? And then this is like your deep consciousness inside. What the Wheel of Fortune indicates is pretty much, well, the World card is pretty much everything that you've learned, you know, all the lessons that you've taken in life, you have learned. So that's basically, you know, going through everything, like the stuff that's happening to you, like understanding what happened to you, you know, and not holding against anybody what happened to you. Like, you understand why. Like, maybe you got beat by your mom. Then now you know why it happened, because that needed to happen to make you the stronger person that you are now. Okay? And then once you figure that out, then you get the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Once you get the Wheel of Fortune, then you can have basically anything you can have in this world. But just keep a clear mind, a clear soul, and always be compassionate towards people's feelings and thoughts, okay, and ideas, okay? So please keep that in mind, okay? That's the only way you're going to make it to the Wheel of Fortune, is if you go by what I'm telling you right here, okay? So we're going to keep it moving. Now, in the past, I do see a Queen of Swords. Now, this can be quite a few people. This can be a grandmother. This can be your mom. This is someone that's probably, I'm not going to lie, this is probably someone that ruled the house with an iron fist, okay? But when it comes to this person, I know that you might have maybe kept a kind of grudge with them, and you might still do, but you got to understand this. Your mom, your grandmother, maybe it's your stepmom, maybe it's your sister, maybe it's someone that you felt like did you wrong, or whoever, a friend, girlfriend. You always got to remember that you got to take the time out, and you got to tell yourself, you got to make yourself understand that the reason that they treated you like this is because they're a victim of a situation. Even though they might not talk about how they were raised or what happened to them, you always got to think about that, because, you know, that's usually what it is. You know, they're a victim of a situation. They're just not talking about it. You know, and it's sad, but people do go through life. You know, they either get, I'm not going to lie, you know, either they get abused themselves some way, and then they turn around, they abuse their kids, you know. But this right here, you know, whoever it might be, this is somebody when, you know, when you feel like you're mad, but you got to start looking at it. Well, this person is a victim of a situation, so you can't hold it against them. You got to let it go, and you got to forgive, because that's what it's all about. It's about forgiving. Forgiving and moving on. Forgiving and forgetting, okay? So you got to forgive. You got to forgive your mom. You got to forgive your grandma. Whoever this female is, you got to forgive them, because you don't know what they've been through in life. And a lot of times they don't talk about it, okay? So please, have it in your heart to forgive. And always remember, when you feel mad, that you can't be mad because they are a victim of a situation. Okay? And the faster you can do that, the better you'll be, and the better understanding you'll have with them. And plus, you also got to understand, you know, they did you like this for a reason. You know, they're doing their job through the divinity so you can be who you are now. A strong person. A person that's going to accomplish a lot of things. A person that's going to change the world. So always please remember, when you look at your mom, or if you look at your grandma, or whoever this feminine person is that raised you and you felt like did you wrong, you always got to remember she was a victim of a situation. So you can't blame her. You got to forgive, you got to move on, and you got to love, okay? And you do it like that. And the quicker you can do that, the better person you'll be, okay? So we're going to keep it moving. Now, once you can get that, then you get the star. Now, if you notice, let me let you look at the star now. Okay, now the star is someone that, like, refuels himself, re-energizes himself. Not only do they re-energize their soul, but they re-energize. You see how they're taking water from the lake, but not only are they recharging themselves, but they're recharging the ground. So what that's saying is, not only are you going to recharge yourself, but you got to recharge Mother Nature. You know, like get some plants in your house. Become in tune with Mother Nature. Take care of something that's other than yourself. If you're not a pet person, get you some plants. Plants are very in line with Mother Nature, okay? So the better, like it's okay, to worry about yourself, but when it comes to a point where you gotta love something else than yourself to really get the feeling of love, because if you're steady loving yourself, then you're not gonna know what love really is. So if you're not a people person, you're not an animal person, get you some plants, get you some fish. Learn how to love something other than yourself. And then when you do that, not only are you feeding yourself, but you're feeding the environment. You're feeding the divinity. You know what I mean? Then you're raising the vibrations of this earth. So always remember that, okay? So now we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving to the next up. Next up that we get is the Ace of Swords. Okay? Now the Ace of Swords, now once you get through all this, then you get a divine gift from the divinity. And that's a sword, okay? And if you see, there's a crown and there's some greenery there. And what this sword does is that you're basically going to cut through everything that's ever hurt you in life. Everything, anything that's hurt you, okay? Then you become, your skin will be so thick, nothing will ever hurt you again. You know what I mean? So somebody will tell you something, that shit will roll right off your shoulder, okay? And then, plus, you'll be able to take on any challenge that comes your way because you're a much stronger person and you don't let anything that hurts you that happened to you in your past. So please, forgive those that did you wrong. Forgive, and like I said, they were a victim of a situation. And always remember that and you'll be a better person, okay? So we're going to keep it moving. Now your environment, once you get all that, then you get the strength. And if you notice, a lot of times, this woman can be a man or a woman, but that beast can be our hate. That beast is actually the hate that we have because of what someone did to us when we were kids, So we're actually taming the beast. We don't ever get rid of the beast. It's always going to be there, but we know how to channel it. So instead of using it for hate, we use it for protection. We use it to defend. You see what I'm saying? So you're a person, a loving person, because if you see how this person is loving the lion, but you see the lion's not biting her. See, that's what I'm saying. You're taming the beast. So tame your beast inside and don't let that beast take over you and eat you. Because that beast will eat you and eat you alive, okay? So tame the beast. But the only way you're going to tame that beast is you tame yourself. You tame the beast, okay? So always remember that. So we're going to keep it moving. And once you get that done, you won't have no tower moment. Nothing's going to explode in your face, so that's why it's upside down. This is your hopes and fears. See, a lot of times it's up, right up. It's up right up in your hopes and fears, but it's not. So you really don't have nothing to worry about. Nothing's going to fall apart if you do the work and fix yourself. That's how I did myself, I went in, I investigated. I ain't going to lie. I took mental meds for about, 10 years? I got off a lot of the mental meds. And I still take something to sleep because, I get so much, how should I say, images. I get so much messages from the divinity that my body has to process it. And if I don't have anything to sleep, then I won't sleep. But if I take something to sleep, like an sedative, I'll be able to sleep, but my body will still be able to process the information and store it to where it needs to go. So, for instance, the cards, so the information comes to me when it comes to me when I'm sleeping, and then it's processed. My body processes it when I'm asleep, and it stores it, and then that's when I have it ready for y'all when I read the card. See, so there is no tower moment. Once you get through this, the only way it'll be like this is if you don't take care of this, okay? But you're going to take care of this, and that's why this card is going to remain like this, okay? It's going to remain upside down. So, And like I said, for the outcome, you got another card that's upside down. When you get the Three of Swords, usually that's a three-party play, you know. And really, it's a bad thing when it's like this, but because it's like this, you don't get into no third-party friction because you get rid of the bullshit out of your life. So that's why it's upside down. That's your final outcome. So this is a real good damn card. So don't think it's bad. It's good. You know, so you won't have to go through the bullshit of three hearts going through your heart. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you keep it going. So your last card and your final thought card, you know, once you get everything together and you get your emotions together and you let things go that maybe your parents did, your grandma or your mom or whatever they did to you, and you let that go and you just like finally say, well, my mama was a victim of a situation, or my grandma was a victim of a situation, or your auntie or whoever raised you was a victim of a situation. And once you understand that, then you can go through all this bullshit, then you'll make it to the end, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And if you can see, there's a hand coming from the divinity, and what's there? A pentacle. That means money. See, once you can get through the bullshit and you can forgive people, then you'll be gifted. Why? Because you're raising your vibration, and when you raise your vibration, then you're gifted through the divinity. Okay, so please keep this in mind. Please rewind this video if you need to, you know, hear it again to catch the message. Okay, well, this is all for now. Okay, so my name is Sepharina. This is Rainbow Warrior Tarot Card Readings. I will be back in August, so you can come back and join me if you like. Share, like, and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you back in August. Thank you.